Hello. So, I'm here to talk about how God was able to capture my heart through the memories of LOJ that I shared with other people, and how I was inspired by that to create a song with my little sister called Blessed Stories. So, there was this moment that we were all together in the band, and it was during the praise and worship part of the feast, and it was quiet. And then all of a sudden, we start the new song. I forgot what it was called, but we kept playing, and it was just the harmonies that everyone was singing, and like the spectacle that everyone was just raising their hands and praising the Lord. Like, I really felt that in my heart. And when I was playing, I didn't smile by myself, but I felt this feeling inside. It was a warmth. I don't know how to describe it really, but it made me smile. It captured me. And then I saw the lights, and I just heard the music, and at that moment I felt the presence of God, and I felt like as if He were next to me, or in the chapel with us, just worshiping with us and praying with us. And it just felt so amazing. Like, I felt so alive. And from that, in quarantine, I was able to look back on that moment, and because it was just so touching, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, sometimes I'd lay in bed, and then I would think about that moment that at LOJ that I shared with everyone, and I was like, I'd be like, wow, that literally felt amazing. Like, God was actually there next to me. He was listening to us, worshiping Him, and playing music for Him. And while I was in quarantine, I was playing piano because I had nothing else to do that day. And then my sister, she started to play with me, and then she started singing these random tones and these random lyrics, and I was like, that sounded pretty good. So I told her to sing it again, and we put some chords to it. And then throughout the course of the day, we were able to compose this song. And after the composition was complete, I just thought of that moment, that indescribable feeling of the warmth that I felt inside, that God was there. And basically, to summarize it all up, God captured me in that moment at LOJ, with the music, with the praying, with the worship, with that warmth in my heart. And that inspired me to make the song Blessed Stories, because if you really think about it, everyone made by God's image, but in God's likeness, they all have a story to tell. And like in the song says, we're the plants and God's the seed, and He gives us life. Like, we are His children, and He writes all of our stories. And sometimes it can be bad, sometimes it can be good, but nevertheless, it's blessed, because it's blessed by God Himself. He knows what's going to happen to us, in the future, in the present, and He does in the past. He's given and blessed us with all these things in our life. And in every single person, each of our lives, it's a blessed story. And granted, in every story, there's always this conflict or some sort of, something that's constricting you from getting toward your goal. But that's the beauty of it, God allows us, to be blessed with His grace. And in every single blessed story, God has a plan for us.